On a bodybuilding experience, go for it. 2020 is your year. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm cheering for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about something that is near and dear to my heart, and it is fitness. Today I want to talk to you about my experience with bodybuilding. And really, I just want to cover 5 things that I wish I had known about bodybuilding before I did it. And I have done that for a year and a half. And the reason is because I was kind of like stuck in a rut of doing regular workouts, and it wasn't enough. And I just wanted to build my body in a specific shape that I wanted. And I wanted to see how I could build, my muscles. And the 5 things that I wish I had known is, well, one is the pain. And I did bodybuilding for 1.5 years, and I cannot remember a time when I wasn't in pain after a workout. I had a set schedule of 6 workout days per week, and for each day I had a specific set of muscles that I did. And after each day, I would just be in pain. It would just not be pleasant. So the one thing that you need to keep in mind, although it's an experience, and I don't discourage you, if you want to go ahead and try out bodybuilding, go for it. It was really, I enjoyed it, but also I'm a glutton for punishment, so that says a lot about me. Um, I um, I enjoyed it because I challenged myself, and I figured out that I was happy to see that I could build my body to a shape that I wanted. So if you want to try bodybuilding, I don't want to discourage you, but you need to keep in mind that you're going to be in pain, and you want to be able to accept that and make that your normal. The second thing is that your diet plays a huge role in how you build up your muscle. And when I was doing bodybuilding, I found my body naturally craving for more protein, so I ate a lot more eggs, a lot more fish and white meat, chicken. And my appetite also was curved. My appetite increased a little bit in the beginning, but then it kind of plateaued. I guess once I reached the optimal muscle mass that I could reach. Expect that your appetite is going to increase, and you're going to end up spending more in food. And you have to be prepared for that, because if you don't prepare for your appetite increasing, then you're going to find yourself hungry at the oddest time, and you're going to eat junk food. So you want to be aware that your appetite is going to increase, and you want to plan for it so that you eat healthy and you stay healthy throughout your journey. Number 3, you're gonna be that girl. You're gonna be in the gym, kind of pushing yourself, lifting 90 pounds, and like it's nothing, and you're just gonna be bumping away at it, because it's an exhilarating feeling to be able to lift that weight. And I used to like feed off of it, and the more I was able to conquer, the more I increased the goal. First I was like, I want to be able to lift 45 pounds. Once I reached that, I was like, I want to do 60 pounds. And after that, I was like, I want to do 90 pounds. And then I was like, I want to do 180. And that's great and all, but you have to be careful, because if you're not practicing good posture while you're lifting that heavy weight, you can hurt yourself. People in the gym are not going to stop you and be like, hey, that's not a good form to lift that weight. So the one thing that helped me is that when I was doing body weight workouts, I did it with a friend who was an expert in body weight exercises. And if you don't have a friend who is an expert in body weight exercise and lifting, you might need to hire a personal trainer to make sure that you're using safe practices. Tip number 4 is, people are going to think you're an expert. And you really want to be careful about that, because you don't want to mislead people, and you don't want to make suggestions to people that would lead them to hurt yourself. So although you are inadvertently gonna become a role model or someone that people would look up to in the gym, you don't want to let that power go to your head. You don't want to encourage people to do weights that they're not ready for, or it might not be a good idea for them to try. I kind of had to take it upon myself to tell them, hey, I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just doing this to kind of build my body. I don't know if that's something you want to try right away. I had to build myself up to this point. And I would also refer them to the training specialist in the gym. You know, you might want to talk to this person. He is a personal trainer and he knows how to address that question better than I can. And you know, if you want to be a personal trainer, that's fine. Just make sure you have the proper certifications to give the advice that you are going to give. Tip number 5, which is very important and I wish I had known. Your clothes are not going to fit you the same way anymore. And it was kind of devastating for me because I love the outfits I had in my wardrobe and I spent a lot of money because I like designer clothes, and I mean, like, not designer clothes, but I like good clothes like BBs and a few Chanel items that I can afford. But the thing is, the clothes that you have in your closet are not gonna fit you anymore unless they're made of stretchy material. Anything that is made of cotton or non-stretchy material, it's not gonna fit you the same way, and you're gonna find yourself in a position where you literally have nothing to wear. And I know that's kind of rich coming from a girl because we're almost always like, oh, I have nothing to wear. Oh, I have nothing to wear. It's going to be true for you because I used to try on these cotton clothes that I had and they would just be too tight. And one time I literally flexed and I ripped my favorite shirt. So that was actually my sign to kind of slow down and maybe ease off that lifestyle. So the clothes that you have is not going to fit you anymore. And by 1 year mark, I found myself mainly wearing sleeveless or stretchy clothes. And that was kind of hard because I wasn't ready to give away the clothes that I had in my closet. And I also wasn't financially ready to do a closet makeover. So unless you can't afford to change out your closet and you're ready to give out your old clothes and replace them with the new clothes that fit your body, I would say watch how big you get because it might all be muscles and but the clothes are not going to fit you anymore. And the one thing that kind of snapped me out of it is my guns were too big, so I had to just stop. And that wasn't the best idea because once you build your body to be a certain way, it's hard for you to get back to the previous body that you had. I mean, and maybe it's a lesson to be grateful. If you're kind of, you already have a slim body, you just be grateful for that because you might build your body up to be this muscle heavy person, but your clothes don't fit and you feel like you need to go back, and now it's a whole journey to go back. And actually that's where I am right now. I'm in a journey to go back to being the slim lean girl that I used to be because I mean, no offense, I liked building my body and I liked proving to myself that I could get to this point and everything, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready to change out my closet. I'm not ready to give out all the clothes that I had, I have, uh, mostly because I like my styles, and also I'm not ready to just buy new clothes because my bank account will not allow it. But anyway, know that what you're in for. Know what you're in for before you get into it. Know that your body's gonna change, your eating habits are gonna change, even your mental attitude is gonna change. You're gonna be in constant pain. You just want to be able to live with that fact and accept it as your normal. And if you are gonna go for it, and you took on these tips and you think you're up for it, power to you, go for it, and I hope you meet your goal. I hope you can prove to yourself that you can achieve it, because it is achievable. Guys, my boobs shrinked. I gained muscle, but my boobs shrinked. So that's another thing that I didn't like about being built. And that's it for the 5 things that I wanted to share with you about my bodybuilding experience. If you're gonna go for your bodybuilding experience in 2020, go for it. You can do it. I'm cheering for you. Just be persistent and be consistent. If you like this video, please comment and subscribe. If you want more videos like this, please let me know in the comment below. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye guys.